students, welcome to online classes. All we are talking about the structure of the atom, and in the structure of the atom, we will talk about Thomson's model of an atom. Really, Thomson's model of an atom expressed that atom is watermelon-like or region-like. Watermelon contains edible part, and in edible part, seeds of watermelon are embedded like such one. Thomson's model expressed that Thomson's model expressed that electrons are embedded in edible part of watermelon. Whole part of the watermelon is positively charged and electrons are negatively charged. Due to presence of positive and negative both the charges in atom is neutral in nature. In such model, it is proposed that an atom consists of a positively charged sphere and the electrons are embedded in it. And the negative and positive charges are equal in magnitude. So the atoms as a whole is electrically neutral. Although Thomson's model explained that atoms are electrically neutral, result of experiments carried out by the other scientists could not be explained by this model. Other scientists proposed their experiments and their conclusion. They were different from Thomson's model. So this model was rejected. That it is not possible that the atom is present, atom is atom contains like such one, that is like watermelon, or like resin, which contain seeds inside it. So Thomson's model gets rejected, and other models were proposed as Rutherford's model of an atom. Rutherford bombarded alpha particles Rutherford bombarded alpha particles on very thin foil of gold and observed that most of the alpha particles are passing directly from such foil. Like A. Some of the alpha particles deflected from middle of the atom, like B, and some of the alpha particles came back on 180 degree on their path. So, on the basis of such experiments observation, Rutherford concluded that alpha particles are positively charged in nature, and they are being reflected from middle. When they are going to near to middle, it shows that such particles are positively charged in nature. And most of the particles are passing away, passing directly without any effect. Like A, it is concluded that most of the part of atom is hollow, and those particles of alpha, those alpha particles whom came back on their path at 180 degree, expressing that there is a dense part present in the center of atom. Such dense part is called as nucleus. And after their experiment, he observed that alpha particles passing directly, expressing most of the part is hollow. Those particles whom are going to turn back, whom are losing their path and going directly, expressing that in center there is a positive particle. That positive part is called as nucleus. And those particles whom came back from their path at 180 degree, they are expressing that there is a dense part, which dense part, that dense part is called as nucleus. And by the discovery of nucleus, Thomson's model get rejected. It is Rutherford model. He selected a gold foil because he wanted as thin a layer as possible. गोल्ड की जो फॉयल है वो सबसे बहुत पतली से पतली बनाई जा सकती है, इसलिए गोल्ड की फॉयल को सिलेक्ट किया गया रदरफोर्ड के द्वारा. As well as alpha particles are doubly charged helium ions. Alpha particles are doubly charged helium. They are also called as helium nucleus. It was expected that alpha particles would be reflected by the some atomic particles in the gold atoms, since the alpha particles were much heavier than the proton. He did not expect to see large deflection. And observations I have explained that what observations concluded by Rutherford, that such A type of particles expressing that most of the part is hollow, B type of result expressing that most of the center of the atom contain positively charged, and the C type result experiment express that in center there is a dense particle which is called as nucleus. It expressed that in center there is a positive charge as well as it is highly dense. Such highly dense and positive charge particle named as nucleus by Rutherford. There will be no problem at all to understand all the points. Thank you very much. Now see you again, and we will talk about next model, that is the Bohr's model of an atom, in our next class. Thank you very much.